I've decided that I'm going to start recording every interaction that I have with the police because I just asked an officer about his opinion over Senate Bill 25-003, which would be the Colorado semi-automatic ban. He had no opinion, and he basically told me that he will not state an opinion that is based in politics while he's at work. You're the one, and I did clarify this, you're the one that's going to be taking the guns from the people. You're the one that's going to be issuing the tickets to or arresting the gun shop owners that don't comply. And you're not going to comment because you're worried about losing your job instead of being worried about protecting the people. And this is why nobody trusts the police anymore. You want us to trust you to put our safety in your hands, but you can't even tell me your own opinion. However, if you're trying to arrest me, you'll lie your ass off because the law protects you. It's upsetting. And in another video, I mentioned how a prosecutor and a defense attorney all have records, right? They have records that are their wins and losses. In the interest of protecting their record, a district attorney / prosecutor will offer you a lesser deal, a plea deal, even if they know you're innocent, because it will get you to take the lesser deal because it's such a sweet deal. You're going to take that instead of risking going to court and getting the full charges. Because it doesn't matter what you're charged with. The heavy charge, the full charge, the full possible charge is very large. Whether it be jail time and a fine, or jail time or a fine, right? Most of the fines that you're going to get equate to one or both of those. So they'll offer you a better deal and you'll take it. You'll take it. And my whole thing is, if you believed that I was innocent, all the evidence points that I'm innocent, you know that you don't have a strong case. You'll still offer me a plea deal because you want me to say that I'm guilty in order to protect your record. However, if you thought that I was guilty, why would you offer me a lesser deal, right? If I'm a criminal and all the evidence says that I'm a criminal, you're offering me a lesser deal. Why? Make sense of that. You can't without including what I just said, because it's protecting the prosecutor's record. So, long story short, I'm going to start recording interactions with the police and asking them what they think about the gun rights, because they're going to be the ones that ultimately arrest gun owners and store owners. They're putting people in jail. They're going to be putting people in jail. Ours aren't yet, but other states are. There's nothing you can do to get away from it. I tried to reform my life to be no longer a criminal, because I used to be a criminal and I got all my guns from the street and it was so fucking easy and I didn't worry about it at all. Now that I've tried to reform my life and become a law-abiding citizen, it's so scary because they're coming after law-abiding citizens. I got rid of my whole illegal collection. I got rid of all of it. And then I was like, oh, it'll just be super easy to build up that collection again, and it'll be fun too. It's been the most stressful thing that I can remember. They want to take your guns. It's not in the interest of safety. If it was, then they wouldn't have exemptions for police and military, but also the legislators. That's right. Virginia, the law has been amended, but they showed us where they're trying to go with it. That if they can, they will make your guns illegal. they'll make it so that you feel comfortable with them banning everyone else from getting one. Well, I already got mine. Make sure you get yours. I got mine, so get yours. Remember the fucking rap songs from the 90s and how it's not conducive to society, basically? Grandfathering only means that if you have one, it better never break. Because if anything breaks on it, you're fucked. If it breaks at all, you're fucked. Good luck getting another one. So stockpiling becomes the natural response. Like, okay, I want this one, and I want that one, and I want the other one. But then, now you're crazy because you're trying to build up an arsenal. No, I'm not. I just like guns. I think they're fun. I want to be able to provide for my family if anything ever happened. And I had to hunt. And I do choose calibers and ammo that matches my sentiment. However, it does not need to be that way. Your rights are not constricted to gaming and sport, to hunting and sport. And that's what some states try to do. They say that why would you need an AR-15? You can't hunt a deer with this. First of all, yes, you can. Secondly, it's none of your fucking business. We have the right to keep and bear arms. The recent Bruin decision told us that has been ignored. So it doesn't even fucking matter what it says because they're not following it. And the ATF thinks that they have the right to legislate. They're making rules and telling people we're going to arrest you as a felon for the rules that we made up. You're not lawmakers. What the fuck are you talking about? And the Supreme Court told them to cut that shit out, and they keep doing it. There's no other way to look at people attacking your Second Amendment right other than the enemy. Only the enemy wants to disarm you. And that's the only thing that I can think of that would make sense. You want to disarm a populace before you make some radical shit happen. And we've already seen how far it's gone in California, where all this shit started. Do we want to continue down this path? I don't. I don't support any of this shit. And I've got mine, right? Remember, I got mine, so get yours. I got mine, but I want you to get yours. An armed society is a polite society.